Hi, this is Melody Wilson with the ReLife team at RE/MAX Elite. Today I'm coming to you with the December market stats in the month of January. It is very cold and we're just taking a look at what happened last month. And in a little bit, I'll do a whole year review. So I want to talk to you about what is going on in the single family home market in Edmonton. So in December, this average price went down. So no big surprise, December is busy with a lot of parties and school plays and all that kind of stuff. And so there's not a lot of people looking and buying homes. However, that being said, people are still buying homes. The average price point went down from the year before and also month over month. So single family homes in the month of December, no big surprise. Everything is kind of quieter in the month of December. It is Christmas month, so lots of holiday parties, lots of recitals, and there wasn't a whole lot of sales in terms of in single family area. So in the month of December, we're still very much in a buyer's market. So what that means for you as a seller in Edmonton is that your odds of selling is still quite low. It did slightly go up a little bit from November to December, but that's just anything that was for sale sold, and a lot of people took their houses off the market in December because they didn't want to show their homes. So there were less homes on the market in order to get them sold. To the market stats kind of like skew a little bit that way, but your odds of selling are still quite low in Edmonton because it is a buyer's market. So also in the month of December, your average days on market was a little bit longer. So 66 days on market to sell your home. And we know that in Edmonton, selling a single family home is challenging, especially in the month of December. In any of the winter months, it was a little bit more difficult to sell your home. So how do you get into the homes that actually sell? You have to make sure your house is priced well and shows really well. If you have any questions about how to get your home sold in Edmonton in the winter months, give us a call, we'd be happy to help. But that being said, lots of people are still buying homes. Buyers are asking me if now is a good time to buy a single family, and absolutely it is, because the deals are here right now. A lot of buyers are waiting until spring market, and so are sellers. So you might not have as much choices, but I'll tell you this, we're in a buyer's market. There's thousands of properties that we can still find you the home that you're looking for. So hopefully that helps you, give you an insight on the Edmonton market for the month of December. January will be interesting. January is even quieter usually. If you know, most people spend all their money at Christmas time and feeling a little bit broke. However, the beginning of this month started off pretty busy because the weather was quite warm, felt almost spring-like. Now we're in the dead of the deep freeze. So I'm hoping to see some promising market stats in January. What do I think 2020 is going to do? I'm holding my breath that we're not going to have the fifth year of decline, hoping that we actually have just a flatline market. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll talk to you next time.